Hello everyone. Today we will be studying about State Pharmacy Council and Joint State Pharmacy Council under Pharmacy Act 1948. State and Joint Pharmacy Councils. The State Pharmacy Council and Joint State Pharmacy Council are also constituted by the state government. When two or more states enter into an agreement, interstate agreement for a definite or specific period, it forms joint state councils. Each state council shall have a president and a vice president, which is elected by the members from amongst themselves. The state council is also required to constitute an executive committee similar to that of the central council. It should also submit the necessary information and annual report to the state government. Now we will study state and joint state council in a comparative manner. First, elected members. In case of state pharmacy council, there are 6 members elected by registered pharmacist of the particular state. Whereas in joint state pharmacy council, 3 to 5 members elected from registered pharmacist of each participating state. In case of state pharmacy council, 1 member who is a registered medical practitioner elected by the medical council of state. Whereas in joint state pharmacy council, 1 registered medical practitioner which is elected by the medical council of each participating state. Now in case of nominated members, in the case of state pharmacy council, there are 5 members nominated by state, of which at least 3 should be having degree or diploma holder in pharmacy or pharmaceutical chemistry. Whereas in joint state pharmacy council, there will be 2 to 4 members nominated from each participating state, of which more than 50% shall be the persons with degree or diploma qualification in pharmacy or pharmaceutical chemistry. Now as far as ex officio members are considered, the Chief Administrative Office or in charge medical and health services of state or his or her nominee in case of state pharmacy council. In case of joint state pharmacy council, there will be Chief Administrative Officer or in charge medical and health services of each participating state of his or her nominee. Second point of state pharmacy council, officer in charge for Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940 of each state or his or her nominee. Second point in case of joint state, officer in charge for Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940 of each participating state. Third point in case of state pharmacy council, under ex officio members, 1 government analyst under Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940 nominated by the state government, and 1 government analyst under Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940 nominated by each participating state. So in this we understand that in case of joint state pharmacy council, each participating state is considered, and in state pharmacy council only the one particular state is considered. Now the main responsibilities of state pharmacy council are: first main responsibility is state pharmacy council is charged with responsibility of maintaining up-to-date register of registered pharmacist within the state. With an amendment to section 42 of Pharmacy Act, no person other than registered pharmacist can compound, dispense or do the retail business pertaining to medicine. Second responsibility of state pharmacy council is the state pharmacy council with permission of the government may appoint inspectors with prescribed qualification under section 26A to inspect any premises where drugs are compounded or dispensed, inquire in qualification of person engaged in the professional activity, and investigate the complaint in writing and institute prosecution in consultation with the state pharmacy council. So these were the main responsibilities of state pharmacy council. Thank you.